So behind me, you can see our classroom page. I'm going to move out of the way so you guys can see. So normally we would go, let me click here. You would come on our dashboard. So here's our dashboard. When you log into Canvas, this is what you see. Do you see Miss Kate's waving to you with the leaves falling down right here? Give me a thumbs up if you see it. Awesome. You are going to click right here on me waving, and the leaves are falling. Then it's going to take you to our homeroom page. This is our digital classroom. Boys and girls, this classroom is so much fun. You can click on all the different things in our classroom if you want to enjoy it. For example, if you click on this poster next to the jack-o'-lantern, it's going to take you to a math manipulatives page, and you can play with different math manipulatives. Let's say you wanted to use counter bears for an activity. You can use counter bears here and use them to help you count how many bears are in the column. Isn't that cool? So we can use it in a lot of different ways. So here is our classroom page. I've also got books here that you can click on and listen to a story. You can go here to our Epic page. Oh, I have to give you your student login. I'll send that in an email later. And then we can also get different pages from our workbooks if you can't find your workbook. But here, this big green button at the bottom, this is how you're going to come to our home page. This is our home page right here. Welcome to Miss Kate's kindergarten class. We are going to go all the way down, and if you want to join a live lesson, you're going to click right here for our live lesson. This is our live lesson right here. So you're going to click here to join our live lesson. Right here, to look at what we have for the day of the week, you're going to click on October. And you're going to scroll down. This week is October 19th through the 23rd, so we're going to click on this button. And it'll take us to our weekly agenda. And you can see what we're doing for the week. So it's lots of fun. I'm going to go ahead and play our Haggerty lesson while we're on here. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do a movement activity and read a story. Sound good? Give me a thumbs up if that sounds good to you. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get started with our Haggerty lesson.
It's Mrs. Botari again, and it's time for another Haggerty Phonemic Awareness lesson. Today's lesson is the Tuesday lesson from week 7 of our...
Now, can you guys hear her? Thumbs up if you can hear her. Actually, double thumbs up if you can hear her. Awesome, good job. Okay, let's listen.
Blue book. We're going to play that rhyming game again. I am going to say a silly word. You are going to tell me that real word by rhyming with it. Our category is things we eat. I'm thinking of a baffle. Not baffle, it's
What?
apple.
Apple.
How about a mookie? Not mookie, it's cookie. We can eat voop. Not voop, soup. How about oatmeal? Not oatmeal, oatmeal. I like to eat popcorn. Not popcorn, it's popcorn. We're going to be listening for those beginning sounds. I'm going to say a word. You're going to listen to the first sound in that word. Then I will say 2 other words. You will tell me which word begins like that first word. The word is back. Which word begins like back? Beg, keep. Beg, back, beg, b. Tell me the word that begins like queen. Test, quick. Quick. Queen, quick. Tell me the word that begins like same. Line, size. Size. Same size. They both begin with s. Tell me the word that begins like good. Give, night. Give. Good, give. Both begin with g. Tell me the word that begins like lamp. Least, move. Least, lamp, ooh. I'm going to say some syllables. You will say those syllables back to me and blend them together to say the whole word. Get your choppers out. Ready?
Get your choppers.
Exchange. Say it. Exchange, exchange. Octopus. Say it. Octopus, octopus. Nickel, nickel, nickel. Ladder, ladder, ladder. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Evidence, evidence, evidence. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Instrument, instrument, instrument. Multiply, multiply, multiply. I'm going to say 2 words. You're going to say those words back to me, and you are going to tell me the final or last sound you hear in both of these words. Say moss plus, moss plus, s. Lot, gate, t. Robe, tube, b. Hug, peg, g. Have, give, v. Good, made, d. I'm going to say a word. You're going to say that word back to me. We are going to segment or chop it into all of the syllables we hear. Then you will tell me how many syllables were in that word. Ready? Get those choppers ready. Say the word country. 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 How many syllables? 2. Say complete. 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 How many syllables? 2. Say buffalo. Buffalo. Buff-a-lo. How many syllables? 3 syllables.
Oh my goodness, that
Say
tricked
penny.
me.
Penny. Pen-e. How many syllables? 2. Say garbage. 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 How many syllables? 2 again. Say the word important. 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 How many syllables? 3 syllables. Say bottle. 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 2. Say ladybug. 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 How many syllables? 3 syllables. I will say a word. You will say that word back to me. We're going to add to the end to make a brand new word. Ready? Say pain. Pain. Add full, and the word is painful. Say help. Help. Add full, and the word is helpful. Say use. Use. Add full, and the word is useful. Say hope, hope. Add full, and the word is hopeful. Say think, think. Add full, and the word is thankful. I will say a word, you will say that back to me. I will take away or delete that final syllable, and you will tell me what is left. Say parking, parking. Without ing, what's left is park. Say playing, playing. Without ing, what's left is play. Say reading, reading. Without ing, what's left is read. Say counting, counting. Without ing, what's left is count. Say seeing, seeing. Without ing, what's left is see. I will say a word, you will say that word back to me. We're going to change the beginning to make a brand new word. Say strongest, strongest. Change strong to cheap, and the word is cheapest. Say cheapest, cheapest. Change cheap to cool, and the word is coolest. Say coolest, coolest. Change cool to bright, and the word is brightest. Say brightest, brightest. Change bright to sweet, and the word is sweetest. Say sweetest, sweetest. Change sweet to strong, and the word is strongest. I will say a sentence, you will say it back to me. We will count how many words are in that sentence. Say, I always try my best. I always try my best. How many words were in that sentence? I always try my best. There were 5 words in that sentence. Do you always try your best? Say it. Do you always try your best? Let's count those words. Do you always try your best? 6 words. Might be a little bit tricky, but remember, some of those words have more than one syllable, but it's just one word. Do you always try your best? Learning at school is so much fun. Say it. Learning at school is so much fun. Let's say those words. Learning at school is so much fun. How many words? That sentence had 7 words. Great work today, friends.
Awesome, boys and girls. That was great. I really like how my friends were doing the hand motions along with it. Do you know why we do hand motions when we do lessons like that? We do hand motions, it's like super glue, and it helps the information stick in our brain. So when we do those hand motions like what she does, or we count with our fingers, it helps us to remember the information. All right, I promised you guys a movement break. So let's stand up out of our seats, and we're gonna do a movement activity together. I thought we could do the days of the year. So I'm gonna stand up out of my seat, and I'm gonna stand back, and we're gonna do, not the days in the year, the months of the year. I want you to follow along with me. Here we go. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then you turn around. And we're gonna do it again, okay? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then you sit back down. Awesome job, you guys. It's fun to get up and wiggle a little bit to get our wiggles out. I'm going to read to you one of my favorite books. There was an old lady who wasn't afraid of anything. I'm going to spotlight myself so that I'm big, because you said that seemed to work really well. So thumbs up if you can see me. I'm highlighted, but am I big? Estelle, unmute your mic and tell me if I'm big.
Actually, you're not.
I'm not big? Okay. So what I'll do is I'll take away the spotlight.
You are big.
And what you can do is, do you guys remember how to pin me? Do you want me to share that one more time, or you think you can pin me? Grant, do you have a question? What's your question?
You are big, Mama.
Say that one more time.
You are big.
I am big on yours? Okay. So long as I'm big so you can see the story. You can pin Miss Kate's by touching those 3 buttons and pin me, and I'll become large on your screen. So, here we are, and it's called The Little Old Lady Who Wasn't Afraid of Anything. Written by Linda Williams. Illustrated by Megan Lloyd. If you wrote the words, what are you? Raise your hand and tell me. If you wrote the words, what are you? If you wrote the words, what are you? I see a few friends with their hands raised that think they might know. Carolyn, unmute your mic. What are you if you wrote the words? Just touch your little microphone, Carolyn. You can touch the bottom of your screen. Yeah, there you go. If you wrote the words, you're not sure? Okay, we'll have someone help you out, but thank you for trying. Russell, unmute your mic and tell everyone. You're the author. If you wrote the words, you're the author. You wrote the story. Awesome. Okay, what about the illustrator? What does she do? What does an illustrator do? That's a fancy Nancy word. Grant, unmute your mic and tell me what the illustrator does. She draws the pictures. So the author and the illustrator have to work together to make the story. All right, let's take a look. I'm gonna move so that you can see the whole thing. I should be pinned so you can see the illustration big. Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. You know what? We've been talking about fiction and nonfiction. When I hear a story say once upon a time, that lets me know, when I hear once upon a time, that's a clue that this story might be fiction, make-believe. One windy afternoon, the little old lady left her cottage and went for a walk in the forest to collect herbs, spices, nuts, and seeds. She walked so long and so far that it started to get dark. There was only a sliver, that means a tiny bit, of moon shining through the night. The little old lady started to walk home. Suddenly, she stopped. Right in the middle of the path were 2 big shoes. And the shoes went clomp, clomp. Oh my goodness, do shoes really go clomp, clomp by themselves without a person inside? No, that's another clue that this might be fiction or make-believe. Get out of my way, you 2 big shoes. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady. On she walked down the path, but behind her she could hear 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. A little further on, the little old lady stumbled onto a pair of pants. And the pair of pants went wiggle, wiggle. Get out of my way, you pair of pants. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady. And she walked on. But behind her, she could hear 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. Further still, the little old lady bumped into a shirt. And the shirt went shake, shake. Get out of my way, you silly shirt. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady. And on she walked, a little bit faster, but behind her she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. And one shirt go shake, shake. A little ways on, the little old lady came upon two white gloves and a tall black hat. And the gloves went clap, clap. And the hat went nod, nod. Get out of my way, you two white gloves and you tall black hat. I'm not afraid of you, she said. And on she walked, just a little bit faster. But behind her, she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One shirt go shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. And a hat go nod, nod. By now, the little old lady was walking at quite a fast pace. She was very near her cottage when she was startled by a very huge, very orange, very scary pumpkin head. And the head went boo, boo. Oh my goodness. This time the little old lady did not stop to talk. She didn't stop at all. She ran. But behind her, she could hear, do it with me, clomp, clomp, wiggle, wiggle, shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. One hat go nod, nod. And one scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. I think I would run also. The little old lady did not look back. She ran as fast as she could and didn't stop to catch her breath until she was safe inside her cottage with the door locked. She sat in her chair by the fire and she rocked and she rocked. It was so quiet in her cottage before on the door. Should she answer it? No, I don't think so either. Well, she was not afraid of anything, so she went to the door and opened it. What do you think she saw? Two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One shirt go shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. One hat go nod, nod. And one scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady bravely. What do you want anyway? We've come to scare you. You can't scare me, said the little old lady. Then what's to become of us? The pumpkin head suddenly looked unhappy. Oh, he's sad. I have an idea, said the little old lady. She whispered into the pumpkin's ear. Then the pumpkin's head nodded and its face seemed to brighten. The little old lady said good night, closed the door, and whistled on her way to bed. The next morning, she woke up early. She went to her window and looked out into her garden. And what do you think she saw? Two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One shirt go shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. One hat go nod, nod. And one scary pumpkin head that said boo, boo. And scare all the crows away. What did it turn out to be? A scarecrow. A scarecrow. I like that book because there's a lot of movement activity in the book and it's fun to read. So if you think this book was fiction, a story made from someone's imagination, give me a thumbs up. If you think this story was nonfiction, real information, give me thumbs down. I see a lot of thumbs up. This story was fiction. It was made from someone's imagination. Can pumpkins really float through the air and say boo? No. So we know if it has silly things in it, it's most likely from someone's imagination and it's fiction. Okay, friends, I'm going to give us a break. You can have snack or do a movement activity, and I'm going to see everyone back here at 10 o'clock. Okay? Then we're going to start math. All right. Awesome job, friends. I will talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.